Good morning, Hampton Academy Sharks.
Today is Friday, February 19th, 2016. I'm Maggie Brand.
I'm Anna Heinzman. Today is a white day or a bee day.
The glow-in-the-dark dance will now be a social with cricket in the lower gym and dancing in the dining hall.
Tickets will be on sale today, as well as Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, the week we get back from vacation.
Tickets will be $5, and everyone will get a free glow stick when they get to the dance.
Additional glow stuff and pizza will be on sale at the dance.
We hope to see you there.
Glee members, as well as any students auditioning for solos, have rehearsal today after school until 3:30 in Mrs. Reno's room.
Don't forget to arrange a ride home as there is no late bus today.
Thank you to all of the students who helped out with the Valentine's Day tea last Saturday. Thank you for making a difference.
Good luck to the 6th graders attending Greek Day today.
Since 6th graders will be at Greek Day, there will be no recycling today.
Yesterday, the Winnicott High School Chamber Singers and the Jazz Band visited Hampton Academy and performed for our 8th grade students. They addressed many questions that 8th graders have about signing up for these programs at the high school. Many Hampton Academy alumni performed. They were fabulous. Let's take a look and listen.
A chorus or band, because you can do both. They split up the one rehearsal block so that you can take one half of it with the band and then the other half with the chorus so that you maximize the practice time.
What else could I do? I'm so inspired by you. I haven't felt that for the longest time. Once I thought my innocence was gone. Now I know that happiness goes on. That's where you found me. When you put your arms around me. I haven't felt for the longest time.
The 7th graders Skyped with Iditarod racer Charley Benja. Here's an interview Tyler did with him.
The questions are, what are some of the memories from your first Iditarod, and what's the best part about running in the Iditarod?
I'd say the memories from my first Iditarod was just being out there with your dogs out on the trail and enjoying the scenery and seeing what the dogs can do since of all the training. That was probably one of the really good memories. A bad memory was probably not finishing the race, which was a big letdown. And I'd say just seeing the dogs adapt to everything, the trail conditions, the weather, camping with the dogs. A lot of the times it was like their first time doing a long distance race, so it was kind of neat to see them react, towards the situations that were given to them.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for joining us on Shark News today.
Sure. Thank you so much.
Many students are beginning to use the green screen in the computer lab for core class assignments and projects. Students are welcome to come to the lab anytime and arrange to film their innovative projects with the green screen. Take a look at Emery and Grace's social studies project filmed with the green screen.
Good afternoon. I'm here in It's a Kids Life Studios reporting today about the small country of Morocco, located on the coast of Western Africa. Let me tell you about Morocco. Morocco is about the size of California and is mostly coastal plains and desert. Now I have my co-host Emery in Morocco's capital, Rabat. Hey Emery, how's it going down there? Can you tell me a little about Morocco's rural areas?
Good afternoon, Grace. I'm here in Rabat, Morocco, where as I look around, it is very different from in the United States. Earlier, I took a little trip to the more rural areas of Morocco. People were living in one-room houses made of mud brick. They were also nomads living in small tents. The one-room house in mud brick serves as a living room, kitchen, bedroom, and barn. Yes, you heard that right. Animals living in the houses with you. Back to you, Grace, in the studio.
So can you tell me a little bit of the health in Morocco?
Being here in Morocco, I had to get a few shots because there are a few major health concerns, including typhoid, hepatitis A, polio, tetanus, and no, I do not have to worry about malaria. The average life expectancy in
wonderful actors and actresses from this year's school play, Adam Seco, Serena Flaherty, and Julia Statham. So first for you, Adam, what is this year's play about?
This year we have done a play about this young writer and his fiancée come to this old inn in rural New Hampshire, and he finds that it's not an average inn and there are some interesting things there.
Well, that's really cool. Serena, who are you in the play?
I'm Almira. I write bad poetry. I'm very rustic like my brother, Paul Conrad, who is being played by Ryan Bean.
Cool. And Julia, when can we buy tickets and when is the play?
Well, you can buy tickets right now. You just have to approach someone in the play, but we will also be selling tickets at lunch in the future. And the play is on, one of the days is March 17th at 4 o'clock, and the two other days are Friday, March 18th, and Saturday, March 19th at 7.
Well, thank you all so much for joining us today. We look forward to seeing the play.
Thank you.
Yesterday afternoon, 7 Hampton welcomed a special surprise guest speaker to Hampton Academy. As we all know, for many years, Mrs. Frost has been a leader in community service projects in our school. Closest to her heart is the support she gives our men and women serving in the military. Each year, Mrs. Frost organizes the school in collecting candy from Halloween, socks, toiletries, or personal notes of support. She sends dozens of boxes overseas, and sometimes she is fortunate to receive a letter of gratitude back. However, yesterday, one of those veterans secretly flew from Kansas to New Hampshire to meet and thank Mrs. Frost personally.
She goes above and beyond that, and every year we see that when she does her community service projects, and specifically at the heart of who she is, her passion, that thing that we always say you guys need to have, is that for our military men and women. Every time she sends out these packages, they go everywhere. And if she's lucky, she might get a thank you. But she never does it for the acknowledgement. She does it for the experience on the other end. For those military people who receive those packages and know all the time the good work and the support that they have from people like you guys. So I thank you all for being a part of Mrs. Frost's experience too. And I'm especially grateful for people who go above and beyond to make sure that they acknowledge the great work that she's done. People that she keeps in touch with on Facebook, people who send her pictures and artifacts, people who would fly here from Kansas to say thank you, like Sergeant Brenda Davis.
Good morning, Hampton Academy. So right now I'm here with Sergeant Brenda Davis. Good morning.
Good morning.
And I'm here with our 7th grade social studies teacher, Mrs. Ross. Good morning, Mrs. Ross.
Good morning.
So Brenda, you were stationed in Africa when you received a package from Mrs. Frost's class many years ago. And do you remember how you felt opening that package?
I felt very honored that not only a teacher would ask that of our class, but the students were so willing to make me feel like they knew me and appreciate what I did and what I was doing. And they made me all feel like they were part of my family and the support that they gave me.
And Mrs. Frost, why do you think it's so important to send, to write letters to people in the military and have donations for them?
Well, they're sacrificing on a daily basis for us, and their families are sacrificing. And I like to think that if any of you in my class or any of my family members were over there, there's no reason why you shouldn't do things like that. It's something really small that can make a huge difference for people. So.
And Brenda, you were entered in the military when you were 34 years old. Why did you feel it was so important to serve your country even when you had 2 daughters at home?
Being a mom and having 2 daughters is teaching them the values, the respect, and not everybody can do it, whether it be, family issues, medical issues, and there was no reason why I couldn't.
And Mrs. Frost, so as you could tell, this was a really big shock today for you. How did you feel when you first saw Brenda?
Well, I'm totally in shock, and I really still am right now. I'm overwhelmed, honestly. So I'm really excited about it. A thank you note would be great. But I had a visitor from Kansas.
Well, thank you, Mrs. Frost, for being here, and thank you for being here, and thank you for your service.
Well, thank you, and I thank the school and the students and Miss Frost and everybody else that has helped with this. This is only a minor thing that I could do to show my appreciation.
Thank you.
And now for the weather. Send in your weather photos to sharknews@hamptonSD.com, or you can send them in through Instagram. Right now we have like 50 or 60 followers on Instagram, so keep sending them in, obviously. Also, we're going to have a new thing, a 4th weather photo. Going to be shown on the news every week, except I don't pick it. The followers on Instagram do. So like your favorite weather photos, and whichever weather photo gets the most likes will be shown on the news, along with the 3 that I like the best. This week we had a lot of great weather photos too, so follow us on Instagram. Of course, HA_SharkNews. Anyway, Crater Moon from Megan Pike. Thank you, Megan, for sending that in. Beautiful photo there. Kylie Stiles sent another one in. Beautiful snow day in Hampton. Thank you, Kylie, for continuing to send in weather photos. And Mrs. Reno sent one in. Pretty trees in the snow. Thank you, Mrs. Reno, for sending in that weather photo. So today, it's going to be mostly sunny. 20 degrees is the high today. Remember, last week, 8 a.m., the high was 9 degrees. So today, a lot warm up in store. Noon, 32 degrees, still sunny, and by 4 p.m. we're looking at 35 degrees and still sunny, well, partly sunny. Anyway, I'm not expecting snow in the forecast for the rest of your weekend, but Monday of your vacation week, we're seeing some rain-snow mix. The reason why I say mix is because the high that day is 41 when you're taking a look at your 5-day forecast. And I hope you have a nice vacation. Hopefully you can get through if there's snow on Monday. Hopefully the rest of the week will be nice and sunny. But have a great vacation. That's your weather. I'm Tyler Hughes.
Celebrating your birthday today is Hannah LeBlanc. Celebrating over vacation are Cam Bean, Ben Merrick, Jacob Prunier, James Robillard, Maddie Higgins, and Shark News' very own Matt Lawless. Happy birthday, Hannah, Cam, Ben, Matt, Jacob, James, and Maddie.
Have a great
vacation.
And remember, before you speak,
text or email,
ask yourself,
is it kind?
Is it true?
And is it necessary?
And remember the Academy way.
Manage yourself,
act responsibly,
and respect yourself and others.
Go out there and make it a great day.